Oh no, it's a video. I can edit. Are we ready? Yeah. Okay, everyone. Thanks for joining me again today. This is session number 3, and we are going to be discussing stress management. Again, let's go over some rules. Everything in this group is confidential, and we just want to respect each other's responses and answers. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves one more time. Go ahead.
Leonard.
Layla. Brianna.
Shoot.
Okay, and so first we're going to start off with defining stress. What do you guys define stress in your own words? You can write down here on your little scratch paper.
I don't know how to
It doesn't have to be an exact definition, just what you think stress is in general. You don't have to write anything down. So how would you guys define stress in your own words?
kind of like a burden.
Yeah,
Feeling overwhelmed and like not in control.
that's a good definition. You guys?
I don't know.
Something like that makes you feel
I don't know how I would explain
not weird, but like, if you're not like yourself, like I don't know how to explain it.
Not feeling yourself, that's a good way to put it. I define stress as pressure put on yourself or by others, and also anxiety. That's how I define it. Yeah? So the first activity, you're going to list 3 stressors that you have at this very moment in your life. I think we can all relate to stressful situations, especially being in high school. So name any 3, small or big, that you are going through in your life.
You're really annoying, dude. You're really funny.
What's the third
I'll give you a couple more seconds to think about
one?
it.
See. I don't have to.
It's okay. Well, that's kind of good if you don't have 3 things you can think of that you're stressed about. So I'll go ahead and say my list. Mine is juggling school with moving and starting a new job. So that's what I'm going through right now, and it's a little stressful for me. What are your stresses?
Probably just school and work.
School and work? Yeah, that's probably the top 2 of everybody.
Yeah, that's what
School and work, yeah.
And I had a third.
Rihanna?
I just have school.
Just
And I
school?
get stressed out.
That's good. I mean, that's...
I mean, my dad stressed me out because he makes me mad. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
How about you?
School, girls, and the future. Girls.
Yeah.
Wow.
So stress, with stress, everyone kind of copes differently, and not being able to manage stress can also affect your mood, your relationships, your performance in work and school. So the next activity, you're going to list physical ways and emotional ways that your body reacts to stress. So for an example, for me, I get stress hives. When I'm really stressed out, I'll break out in hives on my body. That's a physical stress that my body reacts to. And emotionally, I can get irritable. So that's an emotional reaction that my body goes through when I'm stressed out. What are some things that your body reacts to physically and emotionally?
I start going bald.
Yeah. Those are great examples.
Same, my hair falls out on it.
Yeah, sometimes you don't even notice that it's caused by stress, but stuff like that definitely is your body's way of telling you you need to handle something. Okay, so like I said, some of the physical ways, I put down headache, stomach ache, loss of appetite, insomnia, which is when you can't go to sleep, or oppositely, you can be really tired all the time. And then highs is my physical. And then some of my emotional ways that my body reacts to stress is being sad or getting angry, being irritable, and withdrawing from people. Like I want to just be alone.
Okay. I don't have that many, but
Okay, go ahead. That's okay. You
Okay.
don't have to.
I cry.
Yeah.
And my hair gets a little falls out.
Yeah.
And I'm always sleepy. I just sleep.
When you're
I
stressed.
sleep. Yeah.
I think that's actually relaxing.
I actually sleep like a lot.
Yeah. How about you?
I get mad when I'm stressed,
Yeah.
and then like I'll like talk to myself sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
like have like conversations with myself when I'm stressed out, just to like
To get your thoughts out.
yeah.
Yeah. That actually helps too, because when you're just thinking about it in your head, it's different from actually
Yeah.
hearing it. How about you guys?
I put tired, hungry. I don't know why. So you just eat and then like you forget about everything.
Yeah, a lot of people do stress eating.
Laziness,
Laziness.
and like it could cause white hairs.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Oh yeah, me too.
I don't get white hairs.
I get white
I
hairs.
put just losing hair and then the white hair and then I get mad more easily.
Yeah.
And I'm always tired. And I don't know, I just feel sad.
Yeah. So your body actually tells you when you're going through stressful situations. It kind of reminds you that you have to take a step back and listen to your body and do what makes you not feel so stressed. So that goes into what you think are ways to cope with stress. How do you cope with stress?
Okay, so I feel like I don't have that much answers.
It's okay. There's no right or wrong answers. You don't have to write a whole list. So we can go ahead and start discussing. You can keep writing if you have more to say. But for me, like with moving in school and stuff like that, for me, I would cope with talking to my friends about it, with venting, and also getting organized, especially with trying to move right now. As long as I have everything organized, it keeps that part of me a little bit less stressed. How do you guys cope with it?
I sleep.
Sleep?
Yeah, like a lot.
Mhm.
And I just if I can, I get rid of whatever's stressing me out. Like, just get rid of it.
Take time for yourself. That's
Yeah.
important. What about you guys?
Sleeping, eating, and going out.
Going out? Yeah. Get your mind off things.
I had this phase where I would like punch stuff, which is not good.
I mean, it's not bad if you do that at the gym, right?
And then I either listen to music, I sometimes write, or I'll go for like a drive.
Oh, that's good.
Waste gas.
Waste gas.
I put sleep or I try to like handle the problem or I try not to think about it. Like just do something else.
Yeah, to just get your mind off of it. So all
Yeah.
of those, you kind of want to get your mind away from the situation, and that's what is basically trying to cope with stress. You don't want to keep yourself in that stressful situation, so you can either take a walk, listen to music, just get your mind kind of off of it. Some of the other ways besides venting, I put meditating, exercising, just because when you're exercising, you focus on your physical body and you're focusing on, like, if you're tired of working out, your mind just focuses on one thing rather than what is stressing you out. Like I said, removing yourself from a situation, get more sleep, which is what you guys put down, listen to music, and do something fun like going out and stuff. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, or talk about a stressful situation that you've been through and how you handled it. Besides sleeping.
Stressful moment.
Yeah. Like one stressful situation that happened, and how did you deal with it? Besides coping with it, like what did you do to minimize that situation?
Do you have to state the stressful situation? Or
Yeah.
just
Yeah, you can list it and then we can talk about it.
I don't really have a certain thing. I don't.
It's okay if you don't have one certain situation that you can think of, because, I mean, stressful situations aren't necessarily one big thing. It could be a lot of little things. Like when you maybe argue with your dad or he's bugging you about it, how do you handle your situation with that? Kind of like that.
Okay, I have it. I just haven't. I'm gonna write it.
That's fine, yes. Give you a couple seconds. Brianna, you wanna go first?
Okay. Okay. So like one time I was like really mad at my dad, like really mad, and I just started crying, and I told him that I was mad. And, like, I was
Did he
sad.
ask you why, or did he want to
Yeah,
resolve
I
things
told
with
him. No, he was just being mean, more mean. Like.
When you told him that you were mad at him, did he ask why? Or
Oh
did
no, he
wanna...
started saying like sorry and stuff, but then he just kept making me more mad because then he kept like talking, and I just
yeah.
But like yeah, I was crying and like.
Does he want to resolve it right away, or does he just say sorry and brush it off
He likes to say sorry and buy you things.
and buy you things?
Yeah, but then he'll do it again. Like he'll still be like,
So when he
whatever
says-
he did wrong that I'm mad at him about, he'll do it again.
So when he says sorry and he buys you things, does that make you feel better? Not really, because you know it's like a
Yeah, I
cycle.
know it's gonna happen again. So yeah, like I still
I
say
feel
mad. Like
bad
I'll say
when
like
I
thank
feel
you or
like
whatever,
I'm
but
mean to him.
Do you think it helps if you told him that? Like, no. It wouldn't help if you told him, I know you're just buying me this to, you know,
Like I told him so many times, like you say sorry and like it doesn't really matter.
and he
You do
doesn't
it again.
fix it.
okay, that was mine. Get your own.
How about you guys?
So the stressful situation was like a relationship problem. What I did to fix it, or like what I did to kind of solve it, was I got like different perspectives from people, which helped me like
Just get everybody's opinion.
and I don't know, it just helped me. Like,
That's a good way to, you can do a pros and cons list of how to fix whatever stressful situation that you're in. That's also, you know, getting other people's opinions. That's a good idea too. How about you, Leonard?
Probably like last school year, where I work and then like finals week. I didn't really have time to like study and stuff.
So how did you
Well,
handle
just-
that situation?
I just worked first and then I just cheated on the test.
At least you're being honest. How did that make you feel though? Did you feel guilty for that, or?
Well, I passed. Like,
So you're just happy you passed?
Yeah.
All right. So now that we discussed the feelings of being overwhelmed and what to do, just always remember to analyze your situations that you're in, take a step back, and remember what you can change, and always reinforce positive thinking. Do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns?
No.
Okay. Thank you for joining on the third session.